Red pie, of course, of course. The hallmark of every single, like, visual novel game. And I don't know what that is, but okay. Dropping me off. Someone with cameras. Watching me. Okay, okay, I like this. Hotel room. Chair. I understand. And you're looking to the left. And you're a white-collar worker! Oh yes, of course. Let's get this over with. Hello everybody and welcome to Retro Exorcist, a short little horror game where you exorcise ghosts. I know there's like a bunch of achievements, I don't really know what that is. I assume all these things in front of me are like some of the ghosts, or maybe you're not a ghost, you don't look like a ghost, but anyways. I don't know too much about this game, so let's just get started. As per usual. You enter a dimly lit office room. Fluorescents hum and flicker a foot or so above your head. The walls are segmented into large squares like a cement padding cell. The corners are strung with thin cobwebs and dead files, or flies. You focus your gaze upon a lone computer, sitting on a wooden desk, hooked up to several wires and cables. They string themselves to several machines of differing eras. You let out a deep sigh. Uh-oh, our voice is deep. Where stands Undertale? Understood? Ugh, I can't believe this is my life now. You make an attempt to position yourself behind the desk. Let's player. Before you can take even a single step, a voice catches you off guard. Hello, sir! Ready for another exciting day of work? Jesus, Eve. No need to sneak up on me like that. Oh, my apologies, sir. Didn't mean to spook you. Then again, I didn't even think it was possible to scare you. I wasn't scared, Look, there's a difference between being scared and being startled. Whatever you say. You slump your way behind the accursed desk and sit down on a creaky swivel chair. By the way, I forgot to give you this the other day. The girl standing in front of your desk hands you a paper containing several empty lines. What's this? It's just a form you need to sign. Liability clause and all that. Jeez, you're not even trying to hide how little they care. To be fair, if you die, we wouldn't want the company at fault, would we? Of course I would. They're the ones that put me in this chair. You slump over, as if exhausted by the thought of working here. It wasn't too long ago that you were a priest, battling ghosts and demons alike. However, one failed exorcism left you stripped of all your credentials. As if the guilt of that event didn't haunt you enough, you've become shunned by all those who recognize your name. The only job that was willing to have you is the one you sit right at this moment. Well, either way, you still need to sign it if you want to get paid. Very well, let me see it. Please sign your name. Naishi. Of course, of course. There, that good enough? Yes, sir, Mr. Naishi. With that out of the way, let's get started with our first anomaly. Yanking the form from your desk, she gracefully exits the room. Great. In her absence, you think over the strange nature of your current position. Abnomalies. That's what they're officially called, anyway. They can range from spirits to demons to anything in between. And it's my job to get rid of them. That much I'm used to. What I don't understand is, why are there so many of them trapped inside video games? Sonic.exe. You know what I'm talking about? Before you can ponder much further, Eve returns holding an old game cartridge in her now glove-covered hands. Here you are, sir, the first anomaly of the day. This one comes from an action platformer called Sock's a Sock. I'm gonna sock on us anyways, everybody. Sock the Sock? The hell are these kids playing these days? Actually, sir, this one comes from 1991. Apparently, it was fairly popular back in the heyday. But ever since rumors of corrupted copies started circulating, the company that made it went under. And the franchise became fairly obscure after that. Luckily, we bought out that company, and now we own the rights to it. Why are you so enthusiastic about it? In any case, it turns out those rumors were true. Though this is the only copy we managed to track down. In order to redistribute the game to modern consoles, we'll need you to exercise it. Right. I get the idea. Great. I'll give you a refresher on how it all works. She inserts the cartridge into one of the ancient game consoles that sits on your desk. She does so with her usually over-exaggerated movement, missing the slot a few times before finally getting it right. With a flick of a switch, the hardware hums and the game is booted up. You turn on your computer to find that the game is now visible on your screen. Can I see it? Oh! It's Sock! His name is Sock! And I have a delete button on my right. You can't see it here. Let me move a little bit. But there is a delete button over there. Not really sure what it means though. Anyways. In order to exercise anomalies, first you need to draw them out. Sure. The best way of doing this is by playing the game that they are currently haunting. After a while, they should begin to make themselves known. And then I just pour holy water on them, right? Not unless you want to destroy company property. I can't water them? The only way to get rid of a game... to rid a game of an anomaly is to make said anomaly leave on their own. How am I supposed to do that? By talking to them. Anomalies always have a reason to haunt their respective games. You just need to hear them out and provide them with close enough closure so that they can move on peacefully. Doesn't this sound like more of a job for a therapist? Games haunted by anomalies tend to affect players in ways that can't handle very well. Nightmares, headaches, things of that nature. As a former exorcist, you should have no problem dealing with such things. You've got the armor of God by your side after all. I guess that makes sense. What if I can't make the anomaly leave? If you have too much trouble with it, there is another option. See that button on the right? Yep. That's the delete button. It is deactivated right now, but pressing it will erase all game data immediately, including the anomaly that resides in it. However, doing so leaves the fate of said anomaly unknown. We don't know if erasing them will bring them peace or destruction. But if you're willing to make that call, you can. Is that really all there is to it? Well, it also counts as destruction of company property, and your pay will be docked accordingly. Of course. And that should be it. I'll go ahead and leave you to it. Give me a holler if you need anything. Got it. Thanks, Eve. After the interaction, she skips her way out the door and gently pushes it closed. Once you hear the click of the door sliding its knob into place, you get to work. Sock's a sock, huh? What a strange title for a game. I mean, not really. He's a sock man. I wonder how this will play. Do I actually have to play the game? Controller in hand, you begin to play the titular game. Wild description. However, something is off about it. You attempt to race around the map, but your player character lacks the same speed the game is advertised to have. Huh, maybe it's just bad design? The delete button is red now. You can kinda see it over here. Your theory becomes less and less likely as you begin to come across several bloody and mangled corpses. Oh, I'm just Sonic.exeing. Very soon, the surrounding area appears to be caked in digitized blood. Well, at least we're getting somewhere. Should I call out the anomaly? Yeah, I'm gonna call it out. Right, I should confront it head on. Show yourself, I know you're here. Very briefly, you notice a slight glitch appear in the background and then disappear. Well, that just about confirms it. Come on, I haven't got all day. Show yourself and let's get this over with. The screen begins to flash random stirring images. However, with the low pixel count, you are unable to make any of them out. Very scary. Are you done messing around now? The game seems to freeze for a few seconds before elements vanish one by one. Ooh. You are now left staring into an empty black screen. Silence soon follows as the music stutters and stops playing. It's just you and the screen. What, you're gonna jump scare me? Ooh. What have we here? Oh, you're just a sock. I don't know why I thought you were gonna be an anime. Hey, so what you doing? Ah, Oh wait, no. Sorry, I'm the guy. Ah. Yeah. So it's true. The priest on the other end of the controller. How odd. I figured someone such as yourself would rather sit in a rocking chair to pass the time. Oh great, it sounds like a demon. Demon? Oh, I am no demon. In fact, I am a god. I'm pressing the erase button. No, you're not. No, wait, don't do that. What's wrong? I thought you were a god. Well, you want to do your job properly, don't you? Imagine all the money you'll miss out by erasing me. Wait, how do you know about that? That's less money to spend on newspapers, old man. Yaha! Fine. In order to set this thing free, first I'm gonna have to learn more about it. However, I should keep it brief. Otherwise, it may get tricky to deal with. Anomalies can grow erratic if bothered for too long. You will be able to ask it many questions, but asking it too many will result in an unresponsive anomaly. Once this happens, you have no choice but to delete them. Certain questions can also lead to other questions, so choose wisely. What should I ask him? 11 questions. Well, before that... What is your name? What are you? How are you? I already know your name. I'm gonna ask what are you then. What are you? Oh, come on. Not even gonna ask my name first? Okay, my bad. Sigh, I guess I should ask for its name first. Sure, fine. What's your name? Ooh, how formal. Why, I'm Socks a Sock, of course. Be serious with me. What's your real name? Bah, so be it. My given name is da-da-da-da-da-da. It says something that you were unable to comprehend. But I prefer the name. Socks.exe. You are Sonic.exe. Alright then, Socks.exe it is. And what might your name be, old man? My name is... Ah, I jest. I know what your name is, Naishi. Right, I guess demons are capable of that. Not a demon! What should I ask next? Did it take 2 questions? Whatever. Do you like this name? Do you serve under Satan? Why are you here? I'm gonna ask if he likes the name. Do you like this name, Socks.exe? What kind of question is that? Of course I do! It's a name that everyone knows. Well, I've never heard of it. That's because you're too old to know anything. I am widely known, you know. So you say. What should I ask next? So, why are you here? How demeaning. I do not ask why you sit where you are now, do I? Why does that matter? I sit upon my throne, you fool. Do not question a god why he sits above the clouds. Noted. What should I ask next? Considers this game his throne. Oh, you get little notes. That's kind of fun. Alright, I don't think he serves under Satan. I'm gonna ask, did you enjoy being popular? Because that kind of like tickles his fancy. I think he loves being popular. Did you enjoy being popular? Why did you say that in the past tense? I am popular now, damn it. Everyone knows my name. ... What should I ask next? Fame is faded. Seems in denial about it. Are you trapped? Are you trapped in this game cartridge? Another foolish question. Of course I'm not trapped. I can leave at any time. Watch. Before your eyes, the anomaly fades from the screen and the game goes back to normal. Moments later, the anomaly returns. See? I only ask because you've been here all this time. Huh? So what? I like it here. It's my shrine, my place of worship. If a god leaves their shrine, there's no one there to worship. I see. What should I ask next? Stays by choice. Wants worshippers. How long have you been here, then? How long have you been here? A very long time. For at least 3 decades, I would say. How long would it be since you've spoken with anyone? Dot 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 dot. Perhaps 2 decades. Dot dot dot. What should I ask next? Are you a real sock? Are you a real sock? What the? No, I am not a real sock. What the hell is wrong with you? Seriously, are you sure you haven't gone senile? I hope you know that not every one of these questions are useful, you know. Dot dot dot. Has a bad attitude? Do you serve under Satan? Of course not. A god serves no other. You think I'm some worthless grunt. You're a demon, though. Don't you pledge your loyalty to Satan back before the world was created? Yes. Long ago. I was one of the fallen angels that rejected the Father's rule. Are you LARPing? But that is no longer the case. I serve only myself now. I see. Yeah, so boring. Do you just enjoy wasting time, old man? The anomaly has started to grow agitated. Remember to keep questions limited to the ones that will aid you in your investigation. What should I ask next? Are you powerful? Do you enjoy this game? Do you enjoy this game? Hell no. I mean, hell yes. Which is it? It is my holy sanctuary. Of course I adore it. However, it is not very fun to play. I see. Yeah, so boring. Do you just enjoy wasting my time, old man? What should I ask next? Just in case something happens. How about, are you fond of socks? Are you fond of socks? At this point, I'm going to stop answering your questions if they sound stupid. Dot dot dot. Yeah, so boring. Do you just enjoy wasting my time? Okay. These words. I can't take it anymore. The anomaly has become too agitated. There's no more reasoning with it. You must delete it. Nah, I think I'm okay. I don't want to delete him. He's pretty chill. Like he just likes his little superiority complex. I'm not gonna lie. Do I have to delete him? I have to delete him. Okay, see ya. The power to your computer gives out as all data is erased. It begins the process of rebooting. I couldn't do it. Don't worry, sir. These sorts of things aren't easy. Eve. Actually, you know what? I'm going back. What are you? I already told you. I'm a god. Well, you could have been one. You couldn't have been one forever, right? No, I suppose not. Before my days of idolatry, I was but a lowly demon. There. Was that an answer you were looking for? Good enough, I guess. What's a demon now claims godhood? Why are you so rude? Rude? I'm above formalities, isn't that obvious? You're talking sock peppin. Dot 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 dot. And dot dot dot. Are you powerful? As powerful as the sun, old man. Why, I can tear a rift into your mind and deplete you of all your sanity right now. But are you almighty? Dot dot dot. Well, yes, of course I am. Really? If I were to get a cup of water right now, and if I place it before you, would it turn into wine? Perhaps I cannot do that. I see. Are you sure everyone remembers? Dot dot dot. Of course. Why wouldn't they? I am remembered. I am. Dot dot dot. No. I'm not. Long ago, I used to serve as a grunt in Hell's army. But Satan, oh Satan. He has driven to usurp God, but in our many, many years, he had never once gotten close. I could tell that it wasn't worth it to contribute to such an insurmountable cause. So, I left. I went on to start my own religion. Well, more or less. My goal is to become an urban legend, a phenomenon everyone would talk about. Have you heard of Sonic.exe? Of course I have. He's been all over internet forums. But as time went on, they slowly started to forget about me. Where I once stood as an icon in horror, I became a laughingstock as a joke, something only kids would find scary. ... Oh. Now I know who you are. Huh? Socks.exe, yeah. My niece talks about you all the time. Aww. Really? Yeah, something about a rhythm game you ran? Wait, is this a reference to Sonic.exe and Friday Night Funkin'? I don't really understand it myself, but apparently it's quite a popular game. A popular game? So, I am still remembered. I'm glad. ... Priest, you want me to leave this game, yes? It's sort of my job, yeah. In that case, let's make a deal. Not a devil's deal, just a small promise. I'm listening. I will leave this cartridge and allow you to fulfill your job. But in exchange, I want you to help me track down this rhythm game you speak of. I'm putting you in Mustache. You're not touching Friday Night Funkin'. Well, I don't really remember what it's called. Just promise me you'll research it tonight when you go home. I'll still be lurking around where you cannot see me. Once you find it, I'll be off. Well, I'm not really supposed to be helping demons. But if it'll get you off my case, then sure. Deal. And with that, I'll leave you be. Thank you, Naishi. Goodbye. After a final farewell, the anomaly fades from the screen of your computer. Several seconds later, the console powers down and the game is ejected out of the slot. Ooh, spare your first anomaly. Good jobbin'. Yippee! You recline back in your chair and consider the anomaly you just faced. For a demon, he wasn't really that bad to talk to. Most demons I've encountered hurled obscenities and curses at me. This one did too, but he was almost kind of friendly. Before you can consider these thoughts much more, Eve bursts back into the room. Hooray! You did it! Ah, Eve. Oops, I did it again, didn't I? Jeez, how did you even know I was done? Oh, you didn't know? The company likes to keep track of any and all methods used to exorcise the anomalies. Because of this, the room is under constant surveillance and the screen is actively being recorded. I get to watch both from behind and the front of the counter. That's creepy. Don't worry about it. You signed the contract, remember? Do you have the next anomaly you want ready yet? I sure do. Just give me 1 second. As she leaves the room once more, you ready yourself for the next challenge. I still wonder what the point of all this is. Surely this company doesn't need some old game to be useful. Wouldn't it be more profitable just make more? That's what you think. Have you seen Nintendo? We are in shambles. We are in a regurgitate multiple series of the same series. That is our era. Oh well, what do I know? My job isn't to question things, it's to make things disappear. A little while later, Eve returns with the next game. Alright, sir. Hopefully this one won't be as violent as the last. I'm sure I could handle it either way. Then again, this whole talking things out thing is a little... I just wish I could splash water in it and be done. This one is called Mega Maimon? And was released in the year 1993. Mega Maimon. What kind of name is that? It's a fantasy JRPG game, sir. I don't know what that means. What do you mean? What are you talking about? It stands for Japanese role-playing game. Yeah, exactly. Basically, you just play the life of a fictional character as you build up stats like strength and health. This one's unique as you can catch the monsters that— oh, it's Pokemon. that you fight and use them to fight other monsters. Sounds complicated. They're a bit of an acquired taste, sir. Smug face. Well, go ahead and put it in then. Sorry. As your assistant places a disc into the nearby console, the screen once more lights up. A new game is visible and ready to be played. Here we go. Oh. Megamaimon. Well, at least that's a title I can take more seriously. I wonder how this will play. Controller in hand, you begin to play the titular game. Why is it always titular? Why do you always use that? Unlike most games, there's no main menu or start button. You are simply booted into a random area. Surrounding you is a black and grey forest covered in a repeating patchwork texture. You play as a stern-looking adventurer coated in armor. Glancing to the top left corner of the screen, you can see two things of note. A health meter that is almost completely drained and text reading "Don't play." You presume that this is the name of the save file. Whoever played this last must have seen something disturbing to name it that. Should I call out to the anomaly? Yeah, call out. Right, I should confront it head on. Hello, is anyone there? You listen for any visual and auditorial feedback. Nothing of note seems to show up. I know you're in there. Come on out. There's no direct sign pointing to anything out of the ordinary. However, you start to notice that the music has begun to... However, you start to notice that the music has become quieter. The anomaly must be getting close. You continue to wait, expecting that the anomaly will come at you. Eventually, the music lowers completely. And it does. Some sort of creature begins dragging itself towards you. You look closely, unable to make out its design properly. It appears to be human, but tattered and mangled. Its limbs torn from the body, but it remains living. And then, it rises. Are you missing though? Suddenly, the screen goes black. You clench your fists, prepared to face an oncoming attack to the eyes. Nah, look at it. I want to see it. Hello? Oh, it's you. You've come back. Actually, I'm gonna give you another voice. You kind of look like a Rotom, kind of. No, it's you. No, that's the same voice. Oh, it's... No. Oh, it's you. You've come back for me. Oh, you look so cute. Welcome back, friend. You look different. I guess it's been a while, huh? Sorry, I think you got the wrong guy. I've never met you before. Uh-oh, really? But you share the same name. Don't play. That's still your name, right? Oh, you can only see the save file name. No, my name is Naishi. Oh, so you really are different. ... Well, at least this one seems to be more docile. No, jump scare me right now. Still, I need to remain steadfast in my mission. I'll continue asking it no more than 10 questions. What should I... That's 12 questions, but anyways. What is your name? What is your name? My name. Didn't Core already introduce you to me? Who? Never mind, I guess you don't know her anymore. I'm lost, like the guy in Isaac. Not as in I am lost. Lost is my name. Lost. Lost, huh? My name is Naishi. Nice to meet you. What should I ask next? Oh, why are you here? What happened to you? Who is Core? I want to learn about your friend. I think that's gonna appeal to you. Who is Core? Core, she's a goddess, I think. The goddess of love. Goddess? There is no such thing as a goddess. Don't say that to him. You're gonna break his mind. What? Surely you've met her. Why, she's right behind you. You turn around, but no such person appears. Well, she normally is. Knows an NPC named Core. What should I ask next? Tell me about Don't Play. You already told me about Core. Tell me more about Don't Play. Oh, him. He was never much for talking, except for a few one-worded answers. And only if Core ever asked him something. Not me. So he only speaks if asked the question. Yes. And they always feel generic. Like, he can only speak through options presented to him. Makes sense. What should I ask next? Do you love core? I'm interested. Come on, go for it. Oh boy, do I. Not the kind of love you may be thinking, though. No, don't backpedal. She taught me everything I know. She practically raised me. I think. So she's your owner. I see. What should I ask next? What happened to you? What happened to your limbs and face? Well, you know. Concept battles tend to do a number on you after a while. Battles? Yeah, you know. The random encounters that always happen around these woods. And that's when the scary music starts playing. Oh, you're a Lavender Town unit. Okay, fair enough. Huh? What should I ask next? Injured by constant random battles. Average Pokemon. How are you alive? Have you survived all these battles? Well, the way you do any battle. You drink plenty of health potions and try your best to escape. Actually, that's kind of fair. Are the potions what keep you alive? Of course. Though they work a little differently on me than they do most others. For others, their wounds simply heal. But for me, sure, my health goes up and the pain goes away. But nothing ever goes back. I see. What should I ask next? How do you move around? Why, with magic, of course. I've learned several spells that allow me to float like this. Sometimes, though, when the magic wears off, I just simply roll around. As long as I'm always drinking health potions, I should be fine. Who's feeding you? ... What should I ask next? Why are you here? Why are any of us here? I can't possibly know the answer to that. Why are you in this game? Game? What are you talking about? The game that you're haunting? I'm not sure what you mean. How could I be haunting anything? I'm not dead yet. It seems not to realize it's in a game. What should I ask next? What do you remember? Do you remember anything from your previous life? You ask some weird questions, Naishi. Well, if I had a previous life, then no. I guess I don't remember it. Really? How odd. What should I ask next? What kind of music? Okay, sure. I'll buy it. What kind of music do you hear during these battles? Oh, all sorts. It changes depending on the location you're in. In these woods, it sounds like lots of harms and sharp-sounding stringed instrument. So something like dum 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 dum. You know what I mean? It goes like something like that. I'm not sure where the music comes from, but I like it. That confirms it. It really does think the video game world is real. Yeah. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm just... The pain is starting to come back. The anomaly has started to grow agitated. Remember the quick... How long have you been here? My whole life, I presume. I remember it like it was yesterday. The day I was born. I woke up here in this very forest. And that's when I met you. Or, not you. Don't play. Seriously, who names their save file like that? What should I ask next? Are you sure this is real? Forgive me if this sounds a bit blunt, but... Are you sure this world of yours is real? Well, yeah, of course it is. How can it not be? ... To tell you the truth, it's not. What? Your world, it's not real. You've been living inside a video game this whole time. No, this can't be true. I know it sounds unbelievable, but think about your life up until this moment. Has anything ever seemed strange? Strange? I suppose it is strange how Cora never seems to talk to me. Well, she does, but it's the same thing over and over. And no matter what I say to her, she doesn't even ever understand her or even respond to it. I've always wondered if she's reading off of a script. And everyone else here is pretty much the same. And the music that plays, I've never really seen who plays it. And the health potions never working on me like they do with you or don't play. Even that name, I thought it was strange. But even then, to think that all of this was fake, I guess it would make sense, but... ... Listen, I get it. It's a lot to take in. But hey, it's not so bad. Living in the real world, that is. Really? Yeah, you don't have to deal with those random battles, or health potions. And when we talk for hours, about everything. Hours of talking? Everyone does that? Yeah. And now that you know, you should be able to just let go and leave. Wow. I'm not sure. Is this guy like the main guy, or is it Core? And I'll be able to talk with you? I mean, I guess. Well, I'm not so sure about that. To be honest, I'm not really sure what you are, or whether you're a ghost or a demon or whatever. I think you're just a little guy. So I'm not sure where you'll end up if you come here. Huh? Well, anywhere's gotta be better than here, right? Especially if the pain will finally stop, won't it? Yeah, that much I can promise you. Okay then. I'm gonna try and leave. Don't jump scare me on your way out. Thank you, Naishi. After a final farewell, the anomaly fades from the screen of your computer. Several seconds later, the console powers down and the game is ejected out of the slot. Something gonna happen? Fair enough. But yeah, that is Retro Exorcist. I'm enjoying the game quite a lot, actually, to be completely honest. I think the art is very cute, I think the story is very nice. I think there's a lot of mystery around it too. So I do like the indie game references, by the way. Or not even indie game, but like creepypasta references. I think it's very sweet. But anyways, that being said, I will be doing this, or playing this again tomorrow. So have a good night, afternoon, and/or morning, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.